Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Going to throw it here on first down. A short throw caught by Ferguson. Finding room at midfield. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They motion the slot man left. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Watson. To the left side, he's got Njoku. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll get that complete to Ross. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To the air again. Watson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. That is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a carry for Dowdle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Second down and 8. Now, Prescott. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. He is in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half.
His kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 14, Browns 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, it's Watson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield. Down.
To throw on second down is Watson. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Second down, Prescott. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's down. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. On 4th down, it is Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas field goal. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 29-yard line.
Off play action, here's Watson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end, Jones. Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They bring Judy in motion. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Got a man downfield. It's Tony. And he's into the end zone. Kadarius Toney. Touchdown, Browns. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. Now Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. It's second down. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. And the Browns will have great field position right around midfield.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Tony, the man in motion. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. Thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. There, he'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's Watson out of the pistol. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Watson going to give it to Chubb. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, they go with Chubb. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Watson. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is exactly the Jerry Jeudy they thought they were getting when they went out and traded for him from Denver this offseason. Wasn't it, Mike? I mean, just can he be that reliable weapon in this passing game to just give a little juice to this Browns offense? And so far, the Alabama product, he has done just that as he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first. Prescott. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be off the field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On first down, Watson. This is brought in downfield by Judy. That one good for 26 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Watson now on first down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time